I've spent 2 hours during an electromagnetic storm in Arc Riders to see if the fossilized lightning is worth farming in order to make some quick space dollars so you don't have to. First off, this is an item that was introduced with the Cold Snap update, and they are worth 4,000 each and can be recycled into free explosive compounds. On my first attempt, I tried to stick to the same area, so on Blue Gate I was at the top side of the map, pretty much just looking out for any lightnings and try seeing if they drop. I had a decent start with a collection of a few of these, but then it got dry pretty quickly for about 15 minutes. Another downside is that these don't stack in your inventory, so each one takes a slot by itself. Once I started extracting, I noticed one of them spawn nearby, and right beside it there were a few more from previous lightnings. So then I decided to try one more run on a different map, but this time going around and seeing if I can find any more of these. I then realized it was even worse than before, and I had absolutely no luck in finding any of these for a long time. Then I noticed a similar thing to before. They were already spawned in areas that people usually appear at, so like the elevator and around it. Now I know it's partially random hitting and also targeted to nearby players, so I decided to go for another run, and this time sticking to areas like elevators and nearby players that were luckily friendly. It might have seemed that it went a bit better than the previous runs, but it quickly became pretty dry and nothing else spawned. I then once again noticed a few of these near the last extraction, and sadly wasn't able to have a good look around due to the many arc around at the time running out. But this was the run that I collected the most of them. It would have been 8 I believe, but I wasn't able to get the last one I noticed. I did one last run with my mate here to see if we might find more of these together by spreading out a bit, and not much to say here besides it was worse than before, maybe due to the map being hard to spot them or whatever other reason. So in my conclusion, they are not worth doing dedicated runs in order to make some quick cash, but if you do find yourself late into a round of storm, I would suggest to maybe head to the last extract and see how many of those you can collect for some extra cash on the end there. Let me know if you've got a better way to get these or if I missed out on anything.